Freak sakes. Wake up today, 10 o'clock, to Oreo barking, because there's some friggin' people at the back door. And then I find out it's a scam and the little assholes are being dicks. Yup, that was fun. That was fun. I went to bed last night at 6 o'clock in the morning, for freak's sakes. Because I was up doing some extra videos and stuff for different channels, for Skaven Games and for the Northern Tech. And yeah, so didn't really want to be woken up at 10 o'clock in the morning by two assholes trying to scam me. We'll talk more about that in a bit. So without further ado, sorry for all the background noise because I'm washing out my coffee cup. Welcome to my vlog. So yeah, sure enough, 10 o'clock, maybe a little bit after anyway, Oreo starts barking like a little bastard, wakes me up, and he's at the door and he's just giving her, right? So I come downstairs and there's these two freaking guys sitting at the back door, and let's just say they're not from around here. Like they're, I don't know, like Packies or something. But anyway, I open the door and they're like, hello sir, are you the owner of the house? And I'm like, yeah, what's it to you? Oh, hello, we're here from Ontario Gas Prevention. I'm like, who the fuck is that? You know? And then they go, we're here to take a look at your furnace, your air conditioner, and your hot water tank to make sure they're okay so that we can, like, replace them and things. And I'm like, no. He's like, oh, sorry sir, you have to let us in the house. And I'm like, I don't have to let you in the fucking house. Are you serious? You guys never called. I never got a freaking anybody telling me you guys are going to show up. I don't know you guys from the hole in the ground. You're not coming in my house. And the one guy tries to push his way in. That's when I got a little upset. He's like, excuse me sir, and he starts pushing on me, and I just put my hand on his throat and went, get the fuck out of my yard. And I threw him back. And he kind of stops, and his other buddy was like, sir, you should not be using excessive force. And I'm like, you try and push your way back in, the next time I'm going to come swinging, bud. And they both kind of like back down and stuff. And I'm like, listen, I don't know who the fuck you guys are. Your name tags don't look official. Literally, it looked like somebody printed them off with a Canon friggin' inkjet printer. Well, actually, that's what it was. It was like a print off, and it was in like a Ziploc bag. It wasn't even fucking laminated. In a Ziploc bag with like a dirty old shoelace tied through the tips, wrapped around their neck. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, really? You guys are the worst scam artists ever. I'm like, listen, there's news reports all over about you assholes coming over trying to fucking swap out hot water tanks and stuff. I said, all the shit I have in this house is all rental. And it's all maintained by that company. So there's no fucking reason for you asshats to come into my house. And he's like, well, sir, you don't have to be angry. I'm like, yes, I do have to be angry, because you guys are trying to force your way into my house. And right now, I really want to take a swing at both of you. Oh, we're sorry, sir, we're going to go ahead and leave. And I said, fucking rights, you're going to leave. I said, you're going to get in your little stupid car, and you're going to get the fuck out of this neighborhood, and you're not going to bug anybody else. I said, by the way, I'm calling the cops. I'm letting them know that you asshats are in this neighborhood. And then I went outside, got the license plate number, came back inside, called the cops, reported them, gave them the plate number, and I posted it on Facebook because that was fun. But like, really, I really wanted to kick the shit out of these bastards who are trying to force their way in. But we'll let the cops deal with these fuckheads. Stupid sons of bitches trying to friggin' scam over northern people. What, thinks we're stupid or something because we're not from Toronto? Fucking assholes. But anyway, that was my morning. It was a real fun morning. But it's like super late into the afternoon. It's about 1:30. I can't remember now. Maybe even 2 o'clock. Who the frig knows? Oh, what time is it there, Mr. Computer? Oh shit, it's 1:41. So, yeah, for frig's sakes, I tried doing a video last night of how to make presets on Sony Vegas, and friggin' screen cap software completely shit the bed. Son of a bitch. So, well, we'll have to try and figure that out later. But I got some Skype stuff to take care of. I will be back later, people. Alright, I just watched the Grim Green video. I need to eat something because I need to take my pill in about a half an hour. So I'm not sure what I'm going to eat, because everything I have requires some cooking time, and I just don't know what I'm going to eat. Ooh, that's right. I forgot I have these in here. Frickin' Hungry Man TV dinners. They're on sale over at the green store for $2.50. And I bought a bunch, so I'm going to fire one of these into the microwave, nuke the piss out of it, and then drive it in my face. Just finished watching some Grim Green. I'll put his link in the description if you guys want to check him out. Basically, he does vaping videos. He gets products, he reviews them, shows you different things, and talks about different vaping and all the politics behind it. Like in the UK, they were going to deem vaping as hazardous, basically saying that it's a dangerous thing, blah blah blah. And they finally passed a law stating that vaping is not hazardous. However, like it's definitely better than smoking, if you think about it. Smoking cigarettes, you're taking in all these harmful chemicals. You can look it up online. There's a list of like 30 chemicals you're taking in. You know, most of them carcinogenics. Most of them will kill you fast. And then there is vaping, where the only bad chemical you're kind of taking in is a triglyceride, which is used in antifreeze to bind the water molecules to the antifreeze molecules. Still not good to breathe in, but it's a lot less harmful than smoking a cigarette, you know? Not as carcinogenic. Still, vaping and smoking cigarettes, both not good for you. You shouldn't be doing either one, but if you're going to do one or the other, you're better off to vape than you are to smoke cigarettes. But anyway, in the UK, they passed a law where, the same here in Ontario, they passed this law where vaping is treated just like smoking a cigarette. So you can't be sitting in Tim Hortons or in Boston Pizza or wherever and just start hauling on your e-pipe. You can't be doing that. It's highly illegal. You will get fined. No different than lighting up a cigarette in the place. So what they did was they passed the law stating that in the UK, that treat it like a cigarette. Also, they passed a law saying that you're not allowed, and no company is allowed to consider nicotine as a medical, as a medicine, basically. So you can't sit there and like a doctor prescribe it, or you can't say, oh well, it's just medicine, or you can't use it as a quit smoking drug. Like no doctor can prescribe vaping as a quit smoking drug, because it's not a quit smoking drug, it's an alternative to smoking, but you can use it as a quit smoking drug. That's what I like. Like you can slowly wean yourself off the nicotine with it, and then get yourself back on track to breathing regularly and clear your system up, and then you'll be good to go, right? So they've gone ahead and done that, which is pretty freaking awesome in my mind. Also, you're not allowed to advertise vaping, just like you're not allowed to advertise cigarettes. And I'm not sure about the UK magazines and stuff, but here in Canada they used to have like Players, John Players cigarettes and all these different cigarette brands in magazines, and like these hot chicks in bikinis totally chatching on a cigarette, you know? Be like, smoke cigarettes, it gives you boobs and things. Well, they're not allowed to do that anymore. The same goes with vaping. They're not allowed to advertise vaping, which makes complete sense. However, with the online community on YouTube, there's a lot of people advertising vaping. But that's a different story, because those are product reviews, which are perfectly fine. Theoretically, you could open up a channel tomorrow and doing product reviews on different brands of cigarettes if you wanted to, and there's nothing they could do about it because it's just your opinion. However, in any official publication, they're not allowed to advertise e-cigarettes or e-juice or anything like that, unless it's a publication designed for that market. For instance, you're not allowed to advertise marijuana in any papers or anything. However, there's a magazine out there called High Times, and that's all about growing, smoking, all that stuff with marijuana, right? And they're legally allowed to do that because that's their niche. However, with vaping, it's a whole different rule. You're not allowed to do that. Well, you're allowed to do that. If there's a vaping magazine out there, they're allowed to talk about nothing but vaping, showing you places where you can buy this stuff. But you can't go out and buy a magazine like People's or In Touch or any of those other magazines, and you won't see an advert in there for buy an e-pipe today or get the PGVG 50/50 blend e-juice and all that shit. You won't find that in a magazine. That is part of the legalities of it. So that's why I like watching Grim Green, is because he tries out all sorts of different vaporizers and different kits and different mods and different batteries, and he tells you the good and bad. And just from the 1 week of watching them, I learned so much about vaping and what the PG and VG is. Basically, your PG is what gives you that awesome throat hit that a cigarette does, and the VG is what gives you that awesome vapor. So if you go 100% VG, you're not going to feel the throat hit. You're not going to feel that throat hit as well, but when you exhale, you're going to smog out your room. Big times. So if you're the kind of guy who's just, you know, vaping for fun, running a zero nicotine blend, and you just want to friggin' rave party your room up and throw vapor everywhere, you get a 100% VG zero nic fluid, run it in your pipe, inhale into your mouth, don't do a lung hit, just bring it into your mouth and blow it out, and you're going to be like rave party smog central. Because VG is what they use in fog machines. And Grim Green also talked about some mechanical mods. He got me straightened right up on my Vamo V3 because I had no idea what to set the voltage to, and I'm playing with the voltage up and down, and you don't need to do that. Basically, it's based on the coil that you're using and how much resistance it has. So, for instance, the coil in my Vamo, it has a 2.4 ohm resistance. He told me, he goes, hit it at 4 volts or 6.5 watts, and you will get the flavor and the smoke hit you're looking for. And sure enough, I set it to that, started chatching on it, and some bitch pile of monkey nuts, did it ever work nice. Now I like the Vamo again. Because ever since I got the EVOD, the variable voltage EVOD, with the bottom changeable coil container, I was like so on that thing. That thing was friggin' beautiful. It was doing great. Now I can get the Vamo to do the same, so that's pretty friggin' awesome right there. Mind you, I'm still kind of partial to the VV BCC because that EVOD, it's smaller, more compact, you can carry it around with you, where that big friggin' lightsaber son of a bitch Vamo is not something you want to take around because, well, let's face it, like the container is made out of Pyrex, which is pretty durable, but if that ever broke, that would suck. So needless to say, like, I've been watching a lot of that stuff, a lot of vaping videos, trying to get more educated on it, figure things out. Now that I know what it is, and yeah, you are breathing in a harmful ingredient compared to cigarettes, you know, 50 harmful ingredients. I don't mind vaping one bit, but I will follow the laws because the last thing I need is a $5,000 fine because I got caught vaping in a building. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So, anyway, like I said, I got all my videos up on the Northern Tech, which the channel is listed in the description if anybody wants to go see them. You should be able to watch them. I know I showed you guys that third-party claim. All that is I can't monetize the videos. If there's adverts on it, they're not mine. They belong to somebody else until the dispute goes through in about a month. Son of a bitch. Freaking YouTube's slow. But once you watch those videos, you might get an idea as to what I have and to which one you think would probably be best for you. Some people like the little batteries with the small containers because they're easier to carry around. You can stuff them in your pocket, get a lanyard, wear it around your neck like I do. You know, whatever. You can carry it around with you. You can do things with it. And then some people like the big bastard mods for sitting at home. That's what I like. I use the Vamo here at home and I bring the freaking Ego C with me to work. And then I chatch on it on my smoke breaks because I still go outside to vape. And yeah, it's not too bad. It works pretty damn good. So right now I'm in talks with Adrian, and if things go good, this Saturday I might pick up a case of beer and go to the M&M store, pick up a party pack and some stuff, and we might do a live show. That's right, people. We might do a live show. Now I'm trying to think how we're going to do it, and my best plan of attack, I'm thinking, would be to set up the camera here-ish, and then maybe set up a table or something here-ish, and then set up a freaking, maybe grab this Acer and use this, or use my other Acer, which is in the kitchen, and run the camera off of it using my capture card, and then getting that going. And he'll be on the vape too, because his kit should be in today or tomorrow with his juice. And then we're going to probably do a live show or something. We haven't done a live show in forever. Now obviously Blog TV is out of the question because they've been shut down for like 6 months now. But I have a Twitch account, so we might put it up on my Twitch account. And definitely if we do a live show, there will be a link to the Twitch page and all that shit. So if you guys want to come and hit that, by all means, check it out. There will be more on that later on. Right now it's only Wednesday. We still got 4 days till the live show could possibly happen. So I'm just throwing it out there right now. We're going to see. Maybe we'll do that. You know, have a little vaping party in the house. Friggin' vape on. Smog this place right the frig up. You know, Cookie Monster will be with us. Holy, does he look paranoid? Maybe he does. He's got laser eyes. He likes his toy. But yeah, we're just going to have a vape party here and just freaking give her. And have some munchies and stuff. Maybe I'll go to the store and buy a bag of that popcorn chicken for $5. Do some popcorn chicken, some freaking party pack, get a case of beer. We'll get all loaded up on liquor and freaking vape on and then talk to you guys on the freaking live shows like we used to do back in the day. But this time we can do it from the comforts of the house rather than the uncomforts of the outside garage where it's freezing cold and there might be snow on the ground this weekend. Just saying. But anyway, I better eat this and then go take my pill because it's currently 2:46 and I gotta have those pills in me by 3 o'clock. So let's do this. Oh, I just chatted up the old bloke, see what's going on down there. And he's right vape addicted. And he ordered an EVOD VCC like mine, so he's ready to rock. I'm ready to rock. We're all ready to rock. So next summer there's a great big thing happening in Toronto called VapeCon. That's right, a friggin' convention. I never even knew it was this big, but there's a friggin' convention coming up for vapors. How cool is that? So I was chatting with Bloke about it, and he's like, yeah, I definitely got to hit that and things, and so next summer I'm probably going to do that, go down for VapeCon, check out all the different vendors and things, and who knows, maybe by then I'll be making my own juice. I want to make one called Skaven Sauce, or Skaven Flav, or something like that, where, you know, it's my own unique blend. Where the frig are my keys? Oh, they're in this pocket. Oh, that's right. I took my field recorder out of my car so I could have that in the house and not lose it in the car for the winter when the Transam decides to freeze over, because it definitely does that a lot. Wow, the sun's out. I've been in the house all day, so I didn't get a chance to see this. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, we got to go off to work because I'm already later than frig. And because I was chatting with Bloke and stuff and lost track of time because I do that. And yeah, we're gonna hit the road, get into work and get this shift over with. So let's hammer down. Alrighty, well, I was chatting with Adrian through text messages, and it looks like we're good to go for this Saturday. Chances are we're gonna do a live show, which means I got a mission ahead of me tonight. Whether I choose to accept it or not, I gotta get that friggin' laptop set up to live stream, because if I don't, then we're gonna be dicked come Saturday. So that there be the battle plan for tonight when I get home. Get that Acer laptop all configured and ready to stream, and then have that all set up and things. The other option is I could say fuck the Acer laptop, use the Acer desktop, because that would work and it's already there, and I could totally set that up to stream, and then use the laptop to monitor the chat from close, logging in with Skaven on the desktop, streaming from there, and then using Skaven Games to monitor the chat and, you know, moderate the, you know, in case goofs come in and act like goofs, fucking smash them out. Because, you know, you do a live show and the goofs like to show up and things, so sometimes you just gotta moderate and ban. And yeah, because Adrian's off the cigarettes, he'll be on the vape very shortly. I'm off the cigarettes, I'm on the vape like right now. And if anybody else shows up, if Junk Drawer Video shows up, or, you know, whatever, they don't smoke cigarettes, so not a big deal. But there'll be no more cigarette smoking in the house. That one's for sure. So we're gonna do a little vapor party at the house, have some treats, some friggin' party pack. I'll go pick that up probably tomorrow. Get up a little earlier and go pick that up, and go pick up some popcorn chicken. Frig yeah. We'll go over to I think it's this grocery store right here, Freshco, that sells it. If not, I know they have it over at the Green Store. And well, if I go to the Green Store to pick it up, I can also grab the case of beer, so we can drink some beers, vape, eat some food, and just have a jolly good time. It'll be friggin' awesome. It's been a while since we've done a live show, now that I think of it. I think the last live show I've done was when I was at Pugs, or at Blokes, one of those two. I don't think we've done a live show from the house since then, now that I think of it. Pretty sure no. Honestly, I can't remember. But yeah, like, really excited for that. It's gonna be awesome. You know, you guys are probably, I know a lot of people were excited for live show. When I went down to Blokes, we're hoping for one. We never have time for that. We got things when I go down. I wasn't down there that long either, so we didn't really want to sit in front of a computer and do a live show then. But this weekend, you know, it could be kind of cool. Holy shit, car, can you vibrate anymore? She's not happy with me right now. I just started it up again and she was like, something's putting a parasitic draw on my battery. I don't know what it is, but it only seems to be really bad when it's cold, so I question if there's like back loop power going through something. Maybe my alternator's finally shit in the bed. I'm gonna have to buy a new one next year. Ah, for the love of cigarettes. I should change that. For the love of vapors. For the love of e-cigarettes. But, yeah, so good old live show this weekend. Like I said, I gotta get everything situated and working, and then it'll be awesome, and things will be good, and as long as the internet's not complete whacked out bullshit. Oh, man. What I like about doing it on Twitch, well, actually, it's gonna be on, Justin TV. That's right, because Skaven's on Justin TV. Skaven Games is on Twitch. Ah, not a big deal. I'll throw the link up. I got my XSplit program for streaming, so we can do that, and we can have a little marquee in the bottom scrolling and stuff, and, you know, all that fun shite. Should be pretty awesome. So yeah, freaking bloke ordered the EVOD VCC and or VV, sorry, EVOD VV and the BCC from Can Vape, so that's pretty awesome. That's the site I buy my shit from now on, because we got nowhere in North Bay to sell vaping stuff. Mind you, if shit goes south and I lose my job, I'm actually contemplating on opening up a vape shop and starting to sell that stuff locally, because I know there's a market in this town for it, and I know I could get it going, and I know I could make some serious cash off of it and help people get off the cigarettes and, you know, get on the vape. I know that for a fact, because I've already been able to convert 2 of my smoking friends over to vape, potentially convert my doctor over to vape and his secretary, and a lot of you guys said you want to start vaping too, so, you know, I could easily start up a store here in town and sell locally, as well as ship to people and get a whole business going, get a business model going, and probably get a grant from the city to get the business model going, and it would turn a profit, I can guarantee it. But when I'm working 8 hours a day, it's a bitch to have a business like that going, so it's one of those things where I'm going to wait and see what happens with work. I lose my job, then I'm going into business for myself, and you know, worst case scenario, it fails, whatever. Best case scenario, it works out, and life is good. And we can set it up, and I'll get a storefront if I need one, and sell freaking vape all day. I know enough people in the media where they could easily broadcast the store and get me some, you know, some friggin' business and shit. And I know enough places in town where they would definitely sponsor. So, yep, as long as I don't say it's a medicine, as long as I say it's a stop smoking aid, that it's perfectly legal. Perfectly legal. Which is friggin' awesome. I was going to stop and get myself a Subway on my way to work, but for Christ's sakes, I don't really have the time for that right now. It's currently like 3:43, maybe later. I left the house at 3:38, so according to the camera, I've been talking to you guys for, what, 9 minutes? Yeah. So 3:38, it's probably around 3:47. It's going to be 3:50 by the time I get there. I wouldn't have had time to go in and get a sub. Problem is all the kids are getting off school now too, and the kids go to Subway and buy subs, and the lineup is just royally decked. But I know for a fact that if I were to start a vape shop and I could get it rolling, that it would be awesome. And another thing, like I was talking to Bloke, is we want to get into making our own juices. I mentioned that when I was at the house. It's so easy to do. They have a program that you download for your computer to teach you how to mix it properly. And you can mix it 4, 8, 12, you know, 16, 18 milligrams, 24 milligrams nicotine, 20 milligrams, whatever you want. They show you how to drip it. and get the flavor perfect to what you want. And I'd love to make, oh shit, oh friggin', coming in too hot. But I'd love to make my own flavors because they're cheap to make, and I can turn around and sell a bottle for $5 and literally make like a $4 profit off the bottle. And it would be my own blend, it would be awesomer than frig, and it'd be cheap, it'd be good, it'd be awesome. So yeah, I guess you guys can really say I'm vape addicted. I'm addicted to the vapor. I love it. It's freaking brilliant. I really wish I would have started on this style last year. And when my friend Chrissy had that kit for sale, I really wish I would have bought it last year and got on it, because that kit that she had is the same one I'm using right now, and it's pretty freaking cool. So anyway, we're at work. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this thing in park and head her inside and get this shipped over with. So I'll talk to you guys after I'm done work, and we'll go home and set up for the live show and maybe give her a test run just to make sure it's gonna go. So alright guys, peace the frig out. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty people, it's that time to head home. Let's see if this fucking thing's gonna start. Holy shit. She's been a pile of piss. Not liking this cold, damp weather, that's for sure. Oh, there goes Bruce from head office. He's friggin' off. Let me see if I can find my keys to turn my car on and make it go vroom. Oh, you're not stalling this time, you son of a bitch. That's the way you do it. Alrighty, let's go home. Yeah. Once again, she's a glittery snowball. Yup. I'm gonna have to drive this thing tomorrow because I just had an interesting situation with this. Just that little drive home, as I'm leaving, I hear, or as I'm driving home, everything's running fine, but I forgot. The tune I did on this thing is, when I tuned it, it was like 18 degrees Celsius out, right? So, sure enough, 18 degrees Celsius, air temperature, or the air is not that dense and stuff. So now it's tuned for 18 degrees Celsius. It's currently 2 degrees Celsius out, so it's not really meant for this tune. So that's why it's running really rich right now. But, you know, it'll adapt to the cold, but not that much. So I'm assuming that's what's causing it to run really rich and other things. But when I came home, you know, I turn off the car and I go to open the door and here, but thank the window in that little drive, which was a 10-minute drive, it froze to the seal. So I'm thinking, I don't want to do it, but I'm thinking I might have to park this. And if I'm going to park it, I want to get it closer, as close as possible to here. Did I just step in Oreo shit? He's been pooping on this pile of grass. But I want to get it as close to this concrete retainer as possible so I can have as much room for the G6 in the winter, because the bank tends to build up against that retainer wall. So, yeah, I will figure it out. Alrighty, well, I got some work to take care of first before I worry about setting up for the live show on the weekend, because that's definitely a go, go, go. So that's right on. Yup, I'm getting contacted by a bunch of peeps and things, so frig sakes. Alrighty, well, I was gonna get the live show shit set up, but Adrian's really dying to play some Grand Theft Auto online, so I told him I'd hop on with him and play. I haven't played in like forever, like since before I went to Blokes. So bring my water in my gaming room, and let's get shit did in here, get things fired up, get things working. Gonna play some Grand Theft Auto online, record it for YouTube obviously, and we'll get shit motoring. So let's friggin' do that. Yeah. Just letting you guys know it's 4 o'clock in the morning and we just got done playing the game. And I really got a rock of piss. Holy shit, just finished playing for 3 hours straight. Son of a bitch. But we did this really awesome death match where it's like airplane combat and you're totally attacking everybody and stuff, and like you're in a plane and everybody else is in planes and you gotta try and get as many kills as possible and things. I just let the dog out for a shit. But oh, I should put my garbage out, maybe. Yeah, I should totally let him back in and then head out and bring my can to the side of the road and empty that. That would probably be a very good idea on my part. So I'm gonna do that now once he comes back inside, because I don't want him out there when I do this. Where'd he go? Oreo, come. And just gonna put the can on the side of the road. I don't think this past Monday was a holiday. No, it wasn't. So, yeah, we should be good. It's friggin' snowing right now. Light dusting. Son of a bitch. Anyway, people, like I said, it's friggin' 4 o'clock in the morning. Look, you can tell I'm going to shut the vlog down here, call her quits for now, edit this up, upload it to YouTube's, and go from there. So if you like today's video, click that like button. Questions, comments, concerns, you know where to stab them. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.